All right. Check, check, mic check. All right, looks like we sound good. Get the party started here, folks. Music. All right, I'm trying to like find a good balance so it's not too loud. Let me know what you guys think. I just turned it up just a little tad bit. All right, let me switch screens here. Oh, my charts aren't even up. Oh, come on. All right. What's up, everyone? Now I know there's daylight outside. It's a little bit earlier than when I usually stream. And I think I'm going to keep it this way for a little bit. Just because I have a good gap between my new schedule. So definitely looking forward to doing live streams a little bit earlier. So let's talk about the dumpening, the reckoning, what's been going on over the past 24 to 48 hours. So as you guys can see, if you guys haven't heard or seen charts at all in the last 24 hours, we put in a new low and possibly continue low, continuing to God knows where. Let's go over that real quick. I want to just go over, not from just from a traditional standpoint, like the much larger support and resistances going back, and primarily I look at this as like areas of support based off of local lows. And to be honest, guys, it's not looking that good. So let me just highlight this here. Now I'm just going to focus on this area of price action here, and just based off of what I see, the first thing I notice is that this area is kind of a good pocket, which we're kind of in the lower region of that right now. If you want to get technical, a little bit more exact, the local low is here. But besides that, guys, if that fails, if we don't get back above that 17,600, it's not looking good. If you're bullish, at least. I'm holding shorts, so whatever happens, happens. To be honest, I did talk about this for a while, and guys, I told you that I wasn't necessarily expecting this dump to happen. I was talking about an Adam and Eve. Now I know it's not ABC related, but based off of what I've been seeing and based upon what I have seen in the past, it looked promising, guys. Like, it looked very promising, but it failed, so we have to go back to the drawing board. I will fall on that sword. So guys, I was wrong. But on a good note is, if you guys watched any of the previous live streams, I think like the last two, I touched on this a couple times, but not to any significant detail. One of the variations of what could have been happening, or what could have happened, that I talked about, if it wasn't this ABC here. All right. The other possibility was on a much larger time frame. Now, guys, I've been talking about this for months. And one of the things I always have been saying is we have an A to a B to a C. All right, obviously this was before the low, but the question was this the bottom, or were we going to form another A, B, C to put in a lower low? And now that we did put in that lower low, guys, if BTC could reclaim that 17,600, to me, this looks pretty much finished. Obviously, now that we're below, you know, I guess the ground's the limit. We can go as far down as we want. But if we can get a nice healthy reclaim of that 17,600, I'm definitely going to be pretty bullish. But as of then, or as of now, because we're falling below and, you know, we're kind of testing this area here, things can get a lot worse. I'm just going to be straight up with you guys. Things can get a lot worse. But let's talk about how I don't know, I hope you guys were able to catch these shorts, but able to capitalize on this move. So one of the things I did mention is that within this C, we have an A to a B to a C. Now, if it was going to get there, we have to focus on this area of price action here. All right, if I go to like a 2 hour. All right, if we focus on just what I highlighted before, one of the possibilities that I mentioned is that we do have an A to a B to a C to make an A to a B to a C, and that's going to complete one larger A. And then we have a B here to a C. So that was definitely one of the possibilities, and it ended up playing out. And so I'll show you guys how I was able to take advantage of this move. So this was the A, this was the B, this was the C. All right, and just in case this was planned, let's see. Let me catch up on chat quick. Hype, life-changing wealth areas chat. Hit the likes, appreciate it, Josh. You the man. Thank you so much for stopping by. We in the trenches chat. Prathish. Let me know if life-changing. I took profit early on my head short. Now I'm dead. Yeah, unfortunately. See, that's one of the things I've talked about in the past. And I know I've seen you in Kite's chat. I know you're here from Kite's channel. Thank you so much for subscribing and following me. I really do appreciate it. Thank you so much. I know it's very late where you are. But like I said, thank you again for stopping by. And one of the things that Kite and I have been talking about is that our new objective on learning where to take profit, or thinking about where to take, you know, just considering taking profits or areas to take profit, we've kind of switched to the idea that we're going to try to prioritize and maximize the most amount of price action as possible. You know, one of the things you could have done is, correct me if I'm wrong, Prathish, but you possibly took profit there based off of that low. In case you sold your soul, or even if you took profit down here, you kind of sold yourself a little short here. So, as of now, I'm holding this. Let's see. Goji, hi Johnny, good to see you. Good to see you stop by. Appreciate you, buddy. I hope you guys like the new stream times, or at least the new schedule, kind of. I'm going to do my best to stick around like 2 to 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and we're just going to hang out here for a little bit. To me, I'm excited because I know a lot of you guys are overseas or across the pond. So I know these earlier stream times definitely help you guys out. So hopefully You guys can tune in now and ask me questions, hang out. Yeah, just have a good time and talk about price and what's going on in the future or what could happen. Kite Squad, yes, I've been following Kite from the 2021 bull run. Oh yeah, so you've been there not as long as me. I've been following Kite since like February of 2020. So it's good to see you. Good to have you here. Thank you so much for stopping by. Hopefully to see you again in future streams. But yeah, going back to what I said before is now that we have this set up here, I'm basically not going to let go of this until I see another either continuation of the trend setup. So for example, like let's say we come down here and let's say we form another ABC. I'm going to use this line as my entry. I'll go ahead and take profit and then re-enter down here. So just in case, even if this does fail, we still have the macro pivot here we can focus on and then go from there. So let's talk about the setup I got in on. So this is what I like to do. And this is basically trying to put the pieces of the puzzle together. Now, I mentioned before that, you know, we had this possible A to a B to a C, which did happen to play out. I said to myself, if this is going to happen, how can I get in on this? And for me personally, based off of what I've seen, this is going to be an A. Oh, wrong tool. A to a B to a C. Now, it did put in that lower low. It just doesn't, did it happen on Coinbase? It did happen on Coinbase. So ABC to an A, and then we have another A to a B to a C. Now, if that's the case, the macro pivot would have been here, or the major pivot, but you know, you could have played that as well. But I wanted to play into the C wave. So this was a much larger AB, well, not larger, but this was a decent sized ABC to complete the A to a B to a C here. All right, so I'm short off there. I'm doing all right. I'll go over some of the other setups too that you guys could have taken, but I'm holding this and I'm going to let the long opportunity come and play if that does happen. If she doesn't ever come back and we say we go down to 15K now, cool, let it happen. I'm perfectly fine with it. My job is to get the most out of either direction. Let's see. I was actually on Doge short from the top. It was 150% in profit. Now it's about 460. Did you take the full position out, or are you just still sitting on that? If you are, congratulations, dude. That's an awesome percentage right there. So yeah, as of right now, I'm letting these two positions fight out, and whoever wins wins. Because now that we have the macro low in, or the new low, the problem, I'm gonna go on a little rant here. Now, some people are a little upset about what's going on. I've had some people reach out to me in not the happiest mood about what's been going on, and basically try to say, "Oh, you're so bullish," but at the same time, guys, like a lot of you guys should know by now that I play both sides. It sucks. I hate to see people lose, or at least not come out on the right side. But I told you guys that even though I do give my side of what I think could happen, I have to play both sides just in case situations like this do happen. There's been a couple times to where even though I thought we were going in one direction, the opposite happened. And even though that did happen, I still capitalized and took positions regardless of what my overall bias was. So yeah, let's see. No, I took profits at 100. Oh man, this time learn, next time I will be patient. Yes, I know the feeling. Unfortunately, sometimes like you see that number and you know it looks good to you, you want to take it because it's not realized yet, it's unrealized. But unfortunately, you're gonna shoot yourself in the foot, and it probably will do more harm than good taking profits early. Just about understanding where the setups can form and just playing into the continuation. So going forward, that's what I'm doing. And unfortunately, sometimes playing that way, it gets a little messy. Like for example, I'll use this to transition over to Ethereum. Let's go over ETH. So ETH is another similar situation. We have an A, and then we have this A to a B to a C. All right, and that's going to be a much larger A, B, C. All right, and for me, obviously ETH can go all the way back down to 880. Am I banking on it at this point? Who knows? if VTC is going to go down to 12K, definitely I can see ETH definitely getting close to that low. So if that is the situation, if that does happen, we kind of have to go back and analyze something here as well, or analyze this bearish pattern of that could possibly lead to a much larger bullish ABC. We have an A to a B to a C here. Now, unfortunately, I was looking for something like this to form before continuing lower if that was going to happen. But, it's absolutely still can happen. You can easily get something like this. All right, and that can easily form an A to a B to a C. Just something to keep in mind. Now, what I will do, regardless of how this plays out, just got stopped on ETH. Besides on how this, it depends on how this plays out. But ultimately, as if you can get above there before getting below here, that calls for a much larger short position, just in case. But pretty much at this point, all I can do is mark out the major levels, show you guys what I'm thinking and why I'm thinking this way, and allow price to basically decide what it wants to do. I got to keep an eye on ETH, actually. Gotta keep that level there. Just gotta make sure. Let's see. I caught the 105 Matic shorts. The only one I caught. How would you play it out? I'm still in BNB long and ETH long. Where are you long from ETH, Goji? Are you trying to play this 1176, or are you a lot lower? On the Matic short, caught the 105. I think you're talking about the macro one. Yes. So, I need you to, okay, so ETH has been, you've been playing this as well, the 1176 Goji, it's been an absolute pain in the butt. Absolute pain in the butt. So me personally, I'm still playing it. I'm still going to be taking every single long off of there, just in case that this is a much larger reversal. And honestly, with Matic Goji, my not financial advice, but what I would do, you have a serious mother of all ABCs here. Don't sell yourself short. To me personally, I would rather, if I was in your shoes, Goji, I would rather it come up, stop me out, and keep going up than to cut your profit here and watch it go all the way back down. Because to be honest, if I go to a much larger time frame, I actually need more price action. You have a mother of all ABCs here, Goji. A to a B, and quite frankly, this is a stretch, but the more we think about it, the more I can possibly, at this point say that it's possible that BTC can get down to 12, 15 or 12K. You have a decent shot at getting a lower low, but take it as it is. Wait till price further develops. If prices do continue to go down, I would definitely hold it and see what you can get out of it. Because at this point, you have so much potential to make. Let me just paint a picture for you, Goji. I'm not sure what kind of stop you use. I'm assuming you did 1%. If you did something like I would do, even if you got like halfway down, that's a 50 R&R. That is massive. That is a big trade right there. And if you can get down to a lower low, it's 62. Now, I don't know what you're playing with. I don't know what your stop loss is, but just based on how I would approach this, this is a massive setup. I personally wouldn't be so quick to give it up. So that's my advice. Not financial advice. That's something I would be doing. All right, so 2% stop, even with a 2%. A 34, that's massive. Let's play like a 30, actually, if I can get it right. Yeah, 35. That's massive. I would just let it run, because you never know. I'd rather you get stopped out than sell yourself short. Let's see. I got stopped out 3 times already on catching ETH long. I got stopped out. I think this would have been 5 or 6 for me. You can see like it's just not giving. It just keeps fighting that zone. Appreciate you. Thanks. And of course, Goji. I hope you're doing well, man. I know you're still in the Discord. I know. Thank you so much for the support, buddy. I really do appreciate it. Hopefully you can make some money during this price action, during this dump. Unfortunately, I only got in on ETH and BTC. I didn't get in on Matic. I wanted to get in on Matic. Sol, I had a position on too. I'll go ahead and talk about it here shortly. I am absolutely pissed. My entry would have been here. I was looking at this too. I stopped taking it and I was like, oh, whatever. Well, actually, I don't think I did catch it. No, I didn't catch it at all. And this was like a 60 R&R trade for me. Mine is 1.25 stop loss of 20%. Sorry, 20x leverage. What is yours? I'm using 25x leverage with a 1% stop on chart. All right, so let me continue talking about ETH here. I'm getting distracted here, guys. I'm sorry. Thank you guys so much for contributing. I forgot where I was. So, oh yeah, ETH has the potential to put in a larger ABC than the downside here. But until ETH can continue downwards, I have to play that just in case. In situations like this, people want to get a little antsy and people think that, you know, this has to be the bottom, or, you know, or get a little bit too patient or impatient and say, you know, I'm refusing to do anything until we get lower. Sometimes that doesn't necessarily have to happen. That's something I learned from my own analysis and watching other people and listening to what they have to say. A lot of the times people like to preemptively think that they're going to get a certain price level where they never do. So, all right, let's go over LTC. See, I am pissed about LTC too. Damn it. I can't kick myself in the butt though. If this was me a year ago, I would have thrown something. I've been a lot better at controlling my reaction to missing out. But you have a very nice ABC here. And I'm currently still holding along on a Litecoin. And I'm holding it off of this level here. Off of this ABC. And for me, as long as it stays above that, I have to be bullish. But obviously at this point, odds are it's probably going to end up falling through. And for LTC, I would not put it past it if it decided to do something like this and come all the way back down to $37. Let's see. Is there anything wrong with the Sol fundamentals, or is it just the FTX drama? Because this could be an insane discount. Could be. Goji, unfortunately, I have no idea. I don't know much about Solana. I know there was a big thing during the bull market, but unfortunately, I don't know too much. It possibly could be, but look at that wick. That's crazy. I don't remember this. What the hell did I do here? Guys, this was supposed to be back in like the Elliott wave days. Because I don't remember doing this whatsoever. This was around this time last year. Huh. But for Solana, you were pretty much sitting in a pocket of support. If this fails, that is not good. That is not good. Upside down head, what's up, brother? How you doing, buddy? Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a good day. But Goji, it could absolutely be part of the drama. I have no idea. I personally wouldn't even touch Solana unless it gained some sort of serious support back. Yes, Sol was backed up. Oh. Wow. That's definitely it then. Shit. If I knew that, I would have... You could even try to trade a breakout on that. I haven't done that in years. That's crazy. Solana not doing good. But besides this area support, there is nothing holding it. Nothing in this area of price action. That's significant. Besides the low at $1. We'll see what happens. Can Solana come back? That is the question. Let's see. Matic, I went over. You had that set up. I didn't take it. LTC. Like I said before, because you have this set up here, honestly, your best the chances of it going past that low are pretty high. I'll have to see how it goes, but if that does happen, I will be spot buying LTC if we can put in a completed setup and then go from there. Sol is SBF liquidity exit play. Oh, interesting. Also, coins bill on Solana are wrecked. Saw on Ryan Mana's channel. Wow. Just realized my camera's like... Drop my phone. This is all interesting, guys. It makes sense. Speaking of Ryan, how's K-Dana doing? I hope Ryan's okay. I hope he's doing all right. That is crazy. Let's see if I buy 100 Cadena now. No, I'm kidding. Not the one I was looking for. Is there no other chart with more price action besides that scam wig? KuCoin. All right, let me guys. If you guys know Kadena a little bit more than me, let me know. All I can say is that from a basic support and resistance, you have this area at like in the middle, 80 cents. But if it does go up to 28, I might have to buy some KDA. Let me see if I can snag. I'm just doing some math off screen. I want to see like how much I should sprinkle. All right, I might have to sprinkle a little bit. If we can get down in that low, I'll buy a little bit off of the local low there. Oh, Goji, I was thinking a little bit lower. Like I was thinking like 81 cents if I can pick it up at that pocket. Like for example, let's say you throw in 100, say you throw in $100, you get it at 0.81, 123 coins. And let's say you sold just above. Let's say you just sold at the 28 mark. Basically $100 into 3.5K. Not bad. Canadian $1 would be a psychological level. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too, Perthish. Just in case. Even better as a spot trade. Yeah, I would only spot buy this. I would never ever. I've tried trading KDA in the past. I've gotten burned so many times, so I would say, you know what, screw this coin. I'm just gonna spot buy. Let's see. I always want to touch on. I always forget. I always like lose track. Wow, Ripple. Damn it, I could have shorted this too. I'm gonna get myself a little upset here. I just want to see what the R&R is for this. All right, so even all right, 25 is not that bad. Not as bad as Solana. Yeah, KDA is choppy like sushi. I argue KDA is worse. I've actually had decent success trading sushi. I've never had a, besides the only person I've seen had a good trade was Kite when he hit that monster long, which was I was insanely jealous about, but I didn't take that. And ever since then, I tried playing it just because I was like, you know what, maybe I have a possibility of making a little bit off it. No, terrible, terrible. Let's go over Ripple here, quick here, folks. The only thing I can see is honestly this being an A to a B to a C at this point. Like, we're so far deep that the probabilities of going down here are basically ever increasing. I acknowledge the fact that I can easily just find support and bounce anywhere else, but to me, that's going to be an ultimate bullish setup for Ripple. We'll have to see how it goes though. 28.78. That's going to be your entry. You would have shorted off of. This would have been the spot. This would have been the area to short. 48.35. I think you might have gotten stopped out like once or twice. That was pretty much a home run trade though. Trying to think what else do I need to do. LTC, I did. Oh, ADA. Oh, ADA is actually an interesting spot. Let's talk about it. So, I talked about this being an A to a B to a C, but now we have its very own A, B, C here. So to me, I want to see ADA break below and get back above 32.99. That's a possible entry. Me personally, I don't think I'm going to play that. I think I'm going to stick to the more macro pivot here. Even though it's been absolutely choppy as hell, I have not personally been playing every single one of those crosses. I just, you know, I might get stopped out, you know, walk away for a couple days, come back. Oh, we're at an entry, try again. I wasn't actually like actively pursuing. Oh, how's ETH doing? I gotta keep my eye on ETH. BNB Goja can definitely do that. I missed the start, brother. Do you mind running through how you're playing BTC and ETH? The super quick version will do. Absolutely. So I don't know if you've seen my other videos previously, Upside Down Head, but pretty much I was primarily looking for a Adam and Eve to play out. Obviously that didn't work. It failed. No, that's terrible. I'm trying to make this quick. But the other variation of what I talked about, one of the variations is this being an A to a B to a C. Now, I did catch the ABC short off of this setup here. Now, this is playing into the C wave. So the bigger picture of what I was looking at was this. Okay? Guys, we're dumping. This is crazy. So I was entered a short off of BTC at 21 to 25-ish around there. And I'm holding it. And I'm holding it all the way down until I see it. Basically, I'm trying to play it into the continuation. So depending on how this plays out, whether if we just go straight down, perfect by me. But at some point, I do want to see something like this form. If I can see a continuation setup, I'll go ahead and take profit on this position, and I'll move it down to here. If that makes sense. And so I don't plan on taking profit on this short until we're still going. God damn. Until we get back down to lower, until we get another bearish setup that shows me a possible continuation. And pretty much, actually, yeah, ETH is not. I'm waiting for ETH to die. Let's see if ETH dies. But pretty much, if it can get back above 17.6, I have no long positions to take. I have to wait. I'm shorting this and I'm doing pretty good right now. I'll pull up the account here in a second. I'm going to go, wow, we're still going. This is phenomenal, folks. For ETH, I've been trying to play this setup here. Basically, if ETH can get back, maintain above 1178, I'm going to go ahead and take a long off of that. I am also currently shorting. Oh, guys, I'm sorry. I did not touch on this, but I'm currently shorting ETH off of this setup. Now, I didn't get the best entry because it put in one wick and like kind of retested. So I kind of got in like right here. But I'm holding that. And same thing. I'm holding it. Probably until I get another setup. Yeah, I'm gonna hold this until I get another bearish setup. And worst case scenario, I'll just play the long side off of this level just in case. But yeah, upside down head. Pretty much, I'm playing shorts until I can get a continuation setup. Then I'll take profit, continue to play the shorts. There is bullish options, so I need BTC and ETH. I can't believe I said that. BTC and ETH to go basically put in levels back above their A's. For ETH, it's going to be 1176. And then for BTC, it's going to be pretty much, it's gone at this point. It's going to be a while until it comes back. But 17,620. So hopefully that helps. Upside down head. Thank you so much for asking. Goji, BNB. I will do that right now. Oh, look at that. Look, I haven't touched this. I think you were the last person to ask me, Goji. I don't remember when the last time I touched this was. But you did have a mother of all ABCs here. I'm not sure if you caught... I think you said you were in a long, right? Goji, let me know. You do have an ABC here. As long as BNB is below 340.30, I will remain bullish. Let's see, just asking, why did you enter ETH and BTC short? It was a thin ABC. So, I was in a long one hour time frame. Were you from down here, Goji? Let me know. 270. I'll go ahead. Oh, shoot. Great question, Prathish. So, pretty much the reason why I did it, I will be thrown out soon. Yeah. Okay, so most likely, Goji, you're probably going to get stopped. And I wouldn't re-enter. I would have to wait for a new setup to form. Something along the lines of, you know, depending on where this bottoms, something like that. Or ultimately, if we do test the bottom, that's probably the last play. That's the only, right now, that's the only definitive place I would go ahead and take a long. I would not try to re-enter off of this zone again, just because you have a completed ABC here. And to me, you have to focus on what's going on after, because this is one continuous trend. But now you have to focus on whatever's going to happen here, if that makes sense. But Prathish, let me get back to your question. So the reason why I took it is because the first thing I need to make out, not make out, why did I say that? First thing I need to understand and put together is basically understanding different variations of what could happen. And one of the things I talked about is, if this failed, is there a way I can play it? So I did have this. We had an ABC up here. And to me, this was a completed structure. to be honest, it's a lot thinner than what I usually play, but it's not thin enough for me to not take. The only reason why is because I can go to an hour, zoom out, like I'm completely zoomed out. Like, I don't know if you can hear my mouse wheel, but I'm slamming this thing because I can't zoom out anymore. And to me, when I do that and I focus on this area of price action, because this area of price has already been established as one trend. So now that this is one separate trend here, I can go ahead and pick this apart. A, B, C, B, A, B, C, C. And from there, I said, you know what? If this is going to overturn and basically reverse here, this is the structure that it would definitely play, or this is how it would do it. And from there, I decided to play the ABC within the C, because if I do see setups like this, and I do see a possibility to play into a continuation, I will play into the smaller structure. So we're not, without sacrificing perspective and without sacrificing getting too zoomed in, even on a 1 hour, to me, this is a solid ABC, because I'm developing and putting together the much larger structure. And if I can do that, then I'll take it. Sometimes this doesn't happen, but in this case it did happen, and for me that was the green light to go ahead and take it. So, and I also believe, oh, Calvin, sorry, you hit me up. Let me pull up your Discord here in a second. I'll get, let's see. Oh, my buddy Calvin just hit me up. Calvin, if you're here, I saw the DM. I will respond here momentarily. Let's see. I was in a long. Okay, I read that. Yes, or yeah. So just keep that in mind. I was planning to take BTC shorts near 25k. Missed these levels. Yeah. See. Ideally, that was I was looking for, Prathish. That was the ideal setup for me. I did want to see a pump higher, but when I look at these larger structures, I understand that there's different possibilities, and from there, I try to narrow it down and not get too lost by trying to come up with a million different ideas. Once you zoom out and focus on a larger perspective, it's a lot easier to identify multiple possibilities without getting yourself confused. One of the things for me, besides, the Adam and Eve that we talked about, or besides this structure, pretty much the only other possibility I thought of was this could easily turn into something like this, but I was only really expecting a lower low past 17.6. I didn't expect it to get this too far down, and that's why I didn't necessarily take profit on the short, because yes, even though I'm expecting a lower low, I know that price can easily push past that, especially taking the idea into consideration that if you go to another chart and look at previous price action as like support resistance, looking at this, there's nothing significant. There is nothing besides this, which we're pretty much at the bottom end of it now, or it looks like we're gonna break it. If we do break it, there is nothing. And BTC has to basically form its own support. There's nothing previous price history wise that shows this being a significant support until we get down like the 12k. Maybe up here, but even still, I'm looking at this as like a zone. So BTC has a much possible longer way to go. But that's the reason why I took that position, Prathish. I'm so sorry. That's like a tongue twister for me. If I mess it up, I apologize. I think you said I did say it correctly before, so I'm glad. But I apologize in advance if I butcher it. Thank you guys so much for hanging out here. We're having a good time. We're having fun. Unfortunately, now that I do not have a job anymore, I do have to head out here in like 30 minutes, 45 minutes, because I got to go out and make some money doing some side gig stuff. So I still got bills to pay. But I'm here for you guys. You guys have any other questions for me? I appreciate the streams, man. I appreciate you too, Goji. I appreciate every single one of you guys is watching here right now. I really do appreciate the support. Like, if it wasn't for you guys popping in, saying hello, asking good questions, like, you guys don't have to watch me. It really does mean a lot to me. Like, it's serious, especially now more than ever. I'm in a very interesting part of my life where things have changed. So I'm gonna need your guys' support. I'm trying to get monetized by February. That's the goal. It's a little bit of a stretch because I know we're only at like what 3. Let's see. We're at 338 subs. Oh, PGUG. If you're still here watching, thank you so much for subscribing. I just got the notification. But yeah, that's the goal. I'm trying to get monetized here, so I would appreciate the help. Let's see. Hedging and diminishing returns. Still trying to find a good system and how to manage. Yeah, unfortunately, using this system, Goji, you're gonna find different parts or different, I guess, sequences or different setups or just different points of time in general to where you're gonna get stopped out a good amount and your account is going to diminish. There's gonna be some drawdown, but luckily if you play both sides and you can do it correctly, there's definitely a way to minimize that. So I definitely think this is a system that's not meant for everyone, but if you guys can stick to it and do well, I'm not gonna sit here. I wish I could sit here and guarantee and promise you guys, but but what I wanted to say was definitely have a good chance of it working out. Let's see. Is the music too loud, guys? Like, is there a good ratio? Like, can you guys hear me over the music, or is it like too close to each other? I feel like every song just has different gain levels. So like, next thing you know, I'll be quiet. Next thing you know, the music will be too loud. Like, I think this song is decently quiet. Let me know if it's too much. I can go ahead and adjust it. Shall we do Wordle today, folks, or is that a kite thing only? I thought I set a stop for E. Alright, what should I do first? Let's see. Try to think of like what's around me. Your birthday is on tomorrow, the 11th. So I guess, yeah, on your time tomorrow. For me, 2 days still. Did you ever look into the FTMO funding account? Shit, you know what? I did not. You know, let's do that right now, Goji. FTMO. I'm so sorry. I know I said I would do that. I want to see like what the rules are. Should I do it? Should I do it live? Is it a process? Maybe I'll just sign up for it now and see what. I mean, you have to pass the challenge first, so I figured. Make sure my screen's. Yeah, I can't see that. I don't want to get myself doxxed over here. Do they allow this in US? I'm sure they do. All right, guys, I'm sorry. I'm gonna try to do this. It costs money. Oh, that's kind of stupid. I mean, I'll take a look. I'm gonna look into it still, Goji. How much? I think it did say. All right, while I'm waiting for this. Let's do Wordle. Trying to think of what's around me. Do candle? I can't do candle. Moist. All right, the eye's in the right spot. They have earned for a while. I think they have crazy smart backend. Trades are actually executed. They have backend that statistically takes certain trades. It's interesting. Well, would I be able to still do my strategy though if it is based off of like certain logs? That's what I'm curious. Let's see. I'm trying to think of what. Something with an I in the middle. No, there's no S, no T. Let me check my email. Let's make sure I got it. Did I set the right email? Always gonna make sure I got that email here, guys. Let's see. If anybody else has any questions, please let me ask. We're just BSing, having fun. Oh, I am so sorry for that noise, guys. I just got stopped at LTC. Wow. How was ETH falling off a cliff? I'm just happy I don't have to fight with ETH anymore. Did anybody come up with a... Alright, I got the email now. Let's see. Anybody figure out the wordle? Alright. Oh, this is a nice song. Turn it up on my end. I like this style of like house music. All right, quick didn't work. So I was thinking like quick, chick, flick, but the CK doesn't work. This is a tough one. Trying to do three different things at once. Something with an I in the middle. Okay, so there's no H. The R's and the... I mean, there's... Rainy? Thank God there's sun outside. Alright, yeah, let me sign into FTMO. I can't remember what my password is now. But guys, if you have any other questions for me, we're just hanging out. Well played. It with no help. Exactly. Well played with no help. Yeah, I try my. I'm like okay with words. It's funny because if like upside down hit, I'm sure you. I don't know if you've heard me enough, but like I stutter. I'm not the smartest, brightest individual. I just need to think a little bit. And that's why I was able to like do this so well, is that like I took the time into like practicing this. It's weird. It's so weird. Like sometimes I can barely speak English. Like sometimes I don't know why. Like my brain moves faster than my mouth and my words do. I don't know if there's like a thing for that or so that's something it's called. Prathish, how old are you? I am 27, turning 28 in 2 days. And you got fired from Twitter? No, I did not get fired from Twitter. That was an inside joke. No, I worked for BMW, and it's weird because it happened out of nowhere. Like I at some point I did plan on leaving. Like I obviously, you know, I got the YouTube channel and stuff. I do decently, you know, trading. You know, some of you guys have supported the channel, and I've done my best to help you guys out as best as I can. So I've made money off of that too, and I thank every single one of you guys for signing up who has. If you guys are watching this on the rerun, thank you so much. If you guys are interested in getting into the Discord, it's not required. I'm not gonna sit here and push anything, just because I just don't feel right doing it. But if you guys honestly do want to support me, there is a link in the description for the Patreon. I believe you don't even have to sign up for the Discord. There is like a support tab where it's like literally just, yeah, there's just a support tab. Let me show you guys. I've had to like narrow this down, but you know, if you guys want to, you guys, again, I feel so bad even asking. You guys don't have to, but I would appreciate it. The next tier is the all things leverage in ABC, which basically gives you access to the Discord. It's $50 a month. Now I know it says per month here for the ABCs for life, but this is a lifetime membership. If you do want to sign up, I do plan on doing more things to the Discord eventually once the community gets built up well enough. I'm going to be hosting. I do want to do something where we do daily sessions. I also provide one-on-one help. That's if you guys really need it. I don't recommend anyone do it. I say try your best to learn it on your own. And if you seriously are having trouble, and I've only had one person actually sign up for that, and it wasn't a set hour. I spent basically a session with him. It took almost 2 hours, but I did my best to absolutely help him as much as I could. And I feel like I've heard from him every once in a while. So if you know who you are, I hope you're doing well, buddy. Hope everything's all right. Hope, you know, I'm not going to say too much, but it's not necessary, but it would absolutely support me and I would appreciate it. But I'm sorry. I feel even bad even shilling it, but you know, I'm trying to pick myself up a little bit, and until things get a little more established. If you guys don't want to do that, tell your friends, tell your family, you guys, or anyone who wants to learn trading. I do my best here. Let's see. My lips move faster than my brain. Sorry to hear about your job. It's okay, to be honest. I was more focused on YouTube, more focused on trading. I do want to build up some sort of, I guess, my own community here. So I'm putting that. I wanted to wait a little bit before I put that into full speed, you know, kick it into full gear, but they beat me to it. So I got no bad blood, no beef. My boss, you know, I think he's actually, I'm not sure if he's still subbed to the channel, but he was a great guy. He definitely looked out for me. Definitely the best boss I've had. So I can't, no complaints. It was a business decision, which I'm not going to sit here and bullshit. I'm sure there's something else they're not going to tell me. And to be honest, I didn't even ask. So at this point I was like, whatever, that's fine. I got my own stuff going on. So let's go ahead and roll with it. Let's see. Kai gave you a shout out yesterday on the channel. He did. And Kai, if you're watching this, I love you to death, buddy. Like, I know I said I'd take a bullet for you, I changed my mind. I'll take a small bullet, but nothing fatal. I know Pratheesh will get a laugh out of that. Fortunately, when I was younger, I said that way too often to people that I shouldn't have been saying it to, because I care a lot. I care. I'm getting better, as if like I'm getting better at learning who to care about, if that makes sense. Like I know who I can tell. I'm getting better at understanding who's really there, who's there for me, good friends and all that stuff. So like I have a core group, and before I would say stuff like that without even thinking. But Kite, thank you so much, buddy. Like I seriously do love you. Like you've been like a little brother to me. Even though, you know, I got to come down, and I really wanted to come down and see you this weekend, but some stuff happened, and obviously I'm not in the position to, but I promise soon we'll go on another a Texas Day Brazil date. BMW sales, no, I worked in the back. So not service, I wasn't a tech, I worked in parts, so yeah. I was a parts guy. Which was good because, I mean, the job I was working at, when I was the position I was working at, I pretty much had access to a computer all the time. So a lot of the times I can manage to do my job, and then worst case, if something happened, I can quickly switch over. Hey, let you guys know what's going on. Switch right back. So I liked being in that position, but unfortunately, I have a feeling I know why. I just kind of like stopped caring. But that's more on me. I don't blame them for firing me. Kite is planning to go for a 9-to-5 job. I heard he got bored sitting alone. Imagine Kite go to 9-to-5 with his S class. I can tell you what, he is gonna get people to judge him if he does decide to pull up with the S class. I know he plans on selling it. That thing was a beautiful car, man. I wish I got like more pictures of it to show you guys. I'm not gonna show you like the plate and stuff, anything like, but like just the inside. The inside was phenomenal. That thing was a boat. That car was absolutely amazing. It's like little things that it did, like massage seats. It had a thing, like a feature to where he would take a turn, the bolsters on the side, it would prop up one side to keep you in place. Even though that thing is not a sports car, that's like a very sports car thing to do. His did that. His car did that, and it was phenomenal. Let's see. You are from Virginia? No, I live a couple states north of him. I was making a trip down south, and his house was actually like, well, not his house, but I'm gonna take a pause. Where he lives was kind of on the way there, so I reached out to him and it's like, hey man, like I'm gonna be kind of close. Like if you want to like grab a bite to eat, hang out for a little bit, I'll stop by for a day. He's like, absolutely. So got a hotel room like 10-15 minutes from his house, and we basically hung out for like a full day, a day and a half. And then yeah, it was a very fun time. I got to meet the fish. I got to meet the fish finally, the infamous fish. That dog is absolutely adorable. He loves to get in your face though, so if you guys like that, you guys would love fish. I personally love those. I love when dogs are like that, especially because he's a little tiny one. So he has no idea personal space, so he's like up right here licking me. The fish was awesome. But Kite is the man. Kite didn't have to shout me out like that, so I really do appreciate it. And also David from David Tech's channel as well. I really do appreciate him giving me a platform to speak on. You know, I'm helping his channel out, he's helping me out. There's a couple people in this space, and of course you guys as well, the viewers, are the main reason why I'm here, and I seriously can thank I wish I could thank every single one of you in person one day. Just gonna think, when did my Yeah, I'm not from Virginia. I'm not gonna obviously dox where I am, but I'm a few states north. Oh, you can't do Bitcoin on the free version, Goji. How much do I have to pay? Oh, that was almost my name just giving up out on stream. I gotta be careful. Oh yeah, you get the 156 bucks. I can see why they make a decent amount of money. What's the difference? I guess I'll do MetaTrader 5. Oh, I have to download this? Oh, all right, Koji. This is going to be another day. It's going to be a separate thing. I'll keep this open, though. I'm going to have to... Oh, Jim, my back is tight. It is a process. Yeah, and I mean, look it on YouTube first before you dive in. That is a great idea, Goji. I probably will do that. Just because I don't want to download and get myself all set up if I can't even like trade Bitcoin. I think you said you could, but I mean, worst case scenario, I'll just try my ABCs out with Forex, see what happens. God damn. Let's see. I did cut my hair, my long hairs 3 months ago back. Difficult to maintain. So my hair is pretty damn long. Sometimes it can get a little crazy, a little hectic, but personally, I think I like you guys don't know me. Actually, hold on, let me pull up something. You guys don't know, like, I have a massive head. Like, you guys have no idea. Now, this is from a while ago. It's crazy to see this because my hair was a lot longer. But this is actually from when I met Kite. I'm going to focus. Why is it not loading? What the crap? Alright, well, just to give you guys an idea, for some reason, I can't blow this up. It's not loading. Did I delete it? No. I'll have to find it. But if you guys go on Kite's Discord, look up my name and look up what I posted, you'll see a picture of me and Kite. Because I went to go meet him over the summer. That hat that I was wearing was a normal sized hat. I had it on the last two, I guess, bees, and it was like stretching. Like I was like, it was cutting off circulation in my head. And this hat I had a special order because this is a larger hat for larger heads. And even still, like I'm still like half. I'm still like, yeah, about half of the I guess looseness it can get to. And this is like an okay fit. Like this is like not too loose, not too tight. So I got a big ass head. I gotta walk my dog. Thanks for streaming. I'll see you on the next one. Thank you so much, Goji. I appreciate you. You're the man. Thank you. Thanks again from the bottom of my heart. Thank you so much. But yeah, it was bad. So, got a good, and then basically the hair. I had to get to a point to where I brush this thing. I try to brush this thing once a day, and then I just start doing stuff where I lay down and it gets all messed up again. So, apparently I have to start brushing it more often. But I got this cut probably like 6 months ago. No, like 5 months ago. So like every 6 months I'm gonna get like a little trim to maintain it a little bit better. Bitcoin's at 15.7, guys. All right, I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna show you guys the account. Unfortunately, it's not the best. You also got to realize too, when I was showing you guys how I was doing, it was all unrealized profit. So unfortunately, oh, that's US. I want to go to Sweden. There you go, Sweden. That's crazy how Bitcoin's back below 16K. So unfortunately, this is what I got going on. I messed up on ETH. I was so pissed. I ended up using half the RIP. What the heck happened? Yeah, I'm up 1100%. That is crazy. Let's say ETH goes to like $800. What's... Only $100? That's not right. Oh yeah, because my risk is all messed up. That makes sense. And also the ETH value will go down. Okay, that makes more sense. My apologies. But this BTC trade, if we go down, just for example, if we go down to take profit, let's say 13,000. Give me $233. So hopefully that'll give me a little bit of a cushion. Right now we're sitting at 636. After all that, just to get fucking... I'm sorry, I'm a little annoyed. But... And plus I also missed out on some other short trades too. So we're not sitting in the best position, but it's okay. I might have to... I really want to focus on... This is going to sound... How do I say this? This is gonna not sound the best, but I want to do something to where I focus on a little bit more of an amount to focus on building more. So I know I started with 500 bucks. I'm just sitting at, 25, 30%, which is not the best compared to, I literally just a couple days ago, I was sitting at over 200%. When will you take ETH long? Great question. ETH, I have to wait for it to get back above 1176. So my entry is going to be at 1178. That's my entry, though. I wouldn't recommend you doing the same. Take your own trades. Not financial advice. But that's based off of a larger ABC here. So 1178 is going to be, that's my entry for ETH. If ETH doesn't get back above there, the next level I will consider is if we get a break below 876. And that's going to complete a much larger A, B, C. In depth as this wants to go down. We'll have to see how it goes. All right, folks. I'm going to go ahead and wrap things up because we've been here for almost an hour and a half. I got some stuff to do, unfortunately. Like I said, I got to still make some money while trying to get my life together. And losing my job just made it just a little bit harder. Just a little bit. But it's okay, though. I love having an open schedule, though. That is so nice. So, yeah, I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you guys so much for coming out and hanging out with me. You guys didn't have to. I am forever grateful. I am truly grateful for you guys for being here, for listening to me, hanging out, asking great questions. Even when we're just sitting in here in silence watching price, I got to figure out a way to make things a little bit more entertaining. I want to do my best to possibly, I don't know. It really depends. Like, I have a friend who, I don't want to play video games just on here. I have a friend who plays video games and he streams on Twitch. We both like the same games. He's been my friend since we were young. Like, I knew this kid since I was like 6 years old. So maybe we'll play some games with him on his channel. You guys can hang out with us if you guys want some of that. Maybe we'll start a secondary channel to where I cover stuff outside of crypto. I don't know. I really have to see what, if you guys want me to do something else, please throw me ideas. I will absolutely consider it. Especially now that we're a little bit more of an open schedule. I'm not too much of a time constraint. I definitely would appreciate any input, and I would love to entertain you guys as well. So, guys, please, if you have any ideas for the channel, I'm open ears. But, if you guys have any, you can leave something in chat now. Actually, well, we're about to head out here for a little bit. So, if you guys comment something, if you guys want to see me do something, comment something in the video down below. If you guys aren't subscribed and you're watching, I would appreciate the sub. You don't have to. Like I said, this is enough, dude. All right, enough, dude. This is enough for me. You guys coming out, hanging out with me. I really do appreciate you guys. Thanks for the stream. I'll rewatch later and start later. Peace out. Thank you so much, Upside Down Head. I appreciate you. Perthish as well. Thank you so much for being a new subscriber, coming out, hanging out. It's good seeing you here. I know I see you on Kite's channel, but thank you for walking. Thank you for coming over to the channel and saying hello. Let's see. Okay, bro. Take care. See you next time, guys. Yeah, I'll see you next time. Maybe I'll do some on my birthday. Who knows? Maybe I'll hop on here. Maybe I'll have a couple of drinks and BS with you guys. Who knows? I like listening to date stories, like from me personally, or just like online in general. Yo, see ya. Sorry, Trevor. You just missed it, bud. You missed it. We were just hanging out. It's all right. I'm experimenting with new stream times. I have a little bit more of an open schedule now, Trevor. So I'm sure I'll see you around. But from you, if you can. maybe on Friday. Maybe on Friday. Get a few. You know what I'll do? Maybe I'll get drunk and hang out with you guys on Friday. Who knows? Because to be honest, I don't plan on really doing anything for my birthday until the day after. So maybe I can get away with. And now I don't have to work Saturdays. So. Crypto face 80K profit. Jesus, man. Your B-Day? Yeah, my birthday's coming up in 2 days on the 11th. 11/11. It's a very easy number to remember. Kite's birthday was yesterday. And his is 3 days. Wow, I couldn't do the math on that. 3 days after his. Scorpio season. Nice. Yeah. I'm getting old, man. I'm getting old. All right, folks. I appreciate you guys. I'm going to go ahead and be here for another 15 minutes so I don't say goodbye now. But thank you guys so much. I appreciate every single one of you. If you haven't sub, like the video, comment. Birthish, I will keep that idea in mind. Maybe I'll, like I said, I'll get drunk or have a couple drinks and we'll share some stories. Have a good one. Thank you, Trevor. Thank you for stopping by. You and OG, I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Let's see. All right, I think I said caught up on everyone else here. All right, folks, be good, be safe. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Maybe Friday, if not, definitely Monday. I will see you guys there. Be good, be safe. Until next time, have a good night. Have a good night.